So let me ask you something. What if I told you that two of the most common words in English are also kind of dangerous? Seriously, if you get them mixed up, you could get yourself into some really awkward or maybe even big trouble.
Yep, you heard me. One tiny little mistake can flip the meaning from, hey, you don't need to go, to you are forbidden to go. The difference between having a choice and having a strict command all comes down to one little word. I know, it sounds super dramatic, right? So let's figure out how to disarm this grammatical bomb together.
Okay, first things first. Let's start with the positive side of things when you actually are supposed to do something. Now, must and have to look pretty similar on the surface, but trust me, the feeling behind them, totally different. Here's the big secret. It's all about where the obligation comes from. Must comes from inside you. It's your own strong, personal feeling. It's a decision you make for yourself. You can think of it like your inner voice, your conscience, telling you, hey, this is really important.
You can just hear a hero in a movie saying this, can't you? It's not a role from their boss or anything. It's a powerful personal mission that comes from the heart. Or maybe you think, oh, I must call my mom. I haven't talked to her all week. That's your feeling, your decision.
But have to, that's a whole different story. Have to comes from the outside. We're talking about rules, laws, and obligations from your job, your school, maybe your parents, or even the government. It's not about what you feel, it's about what the system tells you to do. And here's a super important point. Have to acts just like a normal verb. What does that mean? Well, for he, she, or it, we change it to has to. See, must never changes, but have to actually adapts. Think of Walter White in Breaking Bad. He has to hide the truth because of all these crazy external pressures. This is just a perfect example. I mean, does she want to wear that uniform? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It doesn't matter, though. It's a company rule. It's an external obligation. So she has to do it, plain and simple. So, quick recap. Must is your heart. It's your personal decision. Have to is the rule book, the external pressure from the outside world. Seems simple enough, right? Well, hang on, because this is where the big trap is. Okay, everyone, lean in close, because this is the most important part of this whole thing. In their positive forms, must and have to are kind of like cousins, but in their negative forms, oh man, they are from completely different planets. This is exactly where that dangerous mistake we talked about happens. I want you to picture two giant buttons in your mind. Mustn't is the big, flashing, angry red button. When you push it, you're screaming, stop, forbidden, danger. But don't have to? That's the cool, calm green button. It just says, hey, no problem. It's not necessary. It's totally your choice. The difference is absolutely massive. You see, this is a serious rule. It's not a suggestion. It's not a choice. It is absolutely prohibited. It's you suck. Use mustn't when something bad will happen if you do it. It's a very strong, very serious do not. Now isn't that a beautiful sentence? So is it forbidden to wake up early? Of course not. You can get up at 5 a.m. if you want to, but it's not necessary. There's no rule. It's gerek yok. Can you feel that difference? Mustn't is like hitting a brick wall. Don't have to is like a wide open door. This is a perfect example from pop culture. If you tell Robin, you ruin the big surprise party. So it's forbidden to tell her. You are prohibited from sharing the secret. You mustn't do it. Okay, now that we've made it through the dangerous part, let's look at something way, way simpler. Asking questions. Okay, the good news is, after that super tricky negative part, asking questions is a piece of cake. It's really easy. Remember how we said have to acts like a normal verb? Well, we just follow the normal rules for that. And that's it. It's that simple. You just pop do or does at the beginning, depending on who you're talking about. We almost never use must to ask questions in modern English. It just sounds really formal and a little old-fashioned. So yeah, have to is going to be your best friend for asking about obligations. You know, just a simple, natural, everyday question you'd ask a friend. You're asking about an external rule from their job. Are they obligated to work? And their answer will be, yes, I have to. Or, no, I don't have to. See how it all connects back? It's pretty cool. All right, you've learned the theory, you've seen the big trap, and now it is time to put your skills to the test. Let's see if you can choose the right word. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, think about this one. Is paying for the ticket forbidden, or is it just not necessary? Are we pushing the big red button or the chill green button? I'll give you a second.
Yes, you got it. You don't have to pay. Of course, if you really wanted to give them your money, they probably wouldn't say no, but it's not necessary. It's your choice. Excellent work. Let's do the next one. Okay, listen carefully to the tone of that sentence. It is dangerous. Does that sound like a choice, or does it sound like a really serious warning about something you are absolutely forbidden to do?
Absolutely. You mustn't touch it. It's prohibited because it is dangerous. That is the big red danger button in action. You are totally nailing this.
And now for the final challenge. I want you to take everything we've talked about, the personal feelings, the outside rules, the big prohibitions, and the easy choices, and translate these 3 sentences for me. Come on, don't be shy. Drop your answers right in the comment section below. I want to see what you've got. And that is it. You did it. That bomb has officially been disarmed. You now get the critical difference between mustn't and don't have to. So the next time you're giving instructions or following rules, you can do it with total confidence, knowing you won't accidentally forbid someone from doing something they're totally free to do. Fantastic work!